When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And the Canes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will have the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Alexander. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So you didn't pick up the first down on the short game, but will the analytics sway them to go for it here on 4th down?
I think the analytics say go for it, Reese, every single time, every situation now. It's only 1 yard to go, short yardage situation, man. I'm going to trust I can get that yard.
The Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Out midfield, he's got room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 2nd down coming up. Rides the back on the option to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Stockton. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So Miami's offense will go to work for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A 3rd down try for the offense. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got an open man. love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to... ...39-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play some.
The play action fake. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boots' his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Stockton. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Kick is in the air. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel...
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down, still moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
Powers through. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. Ball is loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Johnson looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a second down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense changing the play. To throw, it's Nolan. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you're described with power and sweet feet. I mean, just
breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Stockton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to sling it on second down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense starts deep in a hole. Johnson wants to throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Right on target this time. Oh, what a move to get room. There he goes. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Miami.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. He's got him. Turning it on. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at first and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
Neutrals on the section. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and... Touchdown, Hurricanes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Caught, close to the marker, it's Rodgers. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off.
There he goes. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. Across the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, and get a tackle for him.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Complete on third down. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And after yet another third down conversion, they've got it first and goal. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. I have to put that first down behind them. It's second and goal from the 11. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their third on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Good, right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Johnson wants to throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He's got him this time. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Hit as he throws. Got his man. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The Canes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Looking for a big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Miami, 28, Georgia Tech, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Caught over the middle, it's Alexander. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Canes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Trying play action. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Canes look to do some damage in the red zone. Back to pass on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. He might want another play. To the air, it's Nolan. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the foot.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Touchdown, Miami! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Stockton. Still on his feet at the 45. Put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Running to Green. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got his man.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lofton. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And some room to work. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now. And the Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Alexander. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Taylor. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Rodgers. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Williams will pass. Makes the catch. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They get to the line quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. There's the pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air, it's Nolan. He rifles one deep down the right side.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
That's reeled in, it's Taylor. He's not even going to get close, knocked out of bounds well behind the 1st down marker. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Found enough room to get it into... Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by